I like the idea that Malvo would come into town, and the first image that I had was of two men in the emergency room, and one is a very civilized man, Lester, and the other is a very uncivilized man, and the question became, who was that? And obviously the Coens between, Peter Stormare and Anton Chigurh and the villains, it's a very high bar. But, what occurred to me is that there's a lot of physical violence that he perpetrates over the course of the series, but what's almost worse in the region is the violence to the social contract that he perpetrates. This idea that, it's just as important to him to get a kid to piss in his boss's gas tank as it is to get $1 million in a blackmail. Like, that idea that he is motivated by more than money and that he really is a sort of anarchic figure, and also in a strange way that he represents us as well, because he comes into this region, and he's sitting in the emergency room and Lester's telling him the story about the guy who had a thing with his wife and then he didn't want to say anything because he didn't want to embarrass him. And Malvo, like us, is saying, he slept with your wife and you don't want to embarrass him? Like, it doesn't make any sense. So he was able to show a spotlight on that as well.